Hey my friends, DJ Do here. I got some brand new DJ wireless headphones that I want to show you guys. Again, I said it, DJ wireless headphones from my friends at OneOdio. Again, these are the StudioMax 1s. So check these out right here. You guys are gonna love these. Again, the StudioMax 1s. Let's open up the box. Let's see what we got. And let me tell you what I think of them. All right, everybody, here's the box. And really nice packaging, as you can see. And let's just open this up. Again, these are called StudioMax1 wireless DJ headphones. Again, they are 2.0 technology, whatever that means, but all I know is it means that it's ultra low latency, 120 hours runtime. Again, on one charge, 120 hours. They support high resolution audio, and I believe the audio, the codecs is a LDAC codecs, which is amazing. So they should be sounding pretty good. So let's check these out. And what's cool about these is that I think they are meant to rival, essentially, or the same idea as the Pioneer HDJ F10s, which are like $500 wireless DJ headphones. And these are $169. Let me say it again, $169. So let's see what's in the box. These puppies are pretty big. Fairly lightweight. As you can see on the inside, they have a left and a right. As you can see, kind of a shiny, kind of texturized material. Pretty cool. There is your USB charging port. This is, I guess, for, you could use these as wired headphones too, so you don't have to use these strictly as wireless. Your volume up and down, your volumes up and down switch, cable management, pretty cool. Really good padding actually. It's got these red accents. I don't know if you can see that. And obviously red on the inside too. And let's give this stretch test. Feel pretty durable right here. And let's see what else is in the box. So we've got those. And then this would be let's see here. This looks like a transmitter. It's really small actually, which is kind of nice. There's a nice packaging. Here's all your books and stuff. All your information, and probably your setup guide, directions. Yep, this is exactly what it is, like a setup guide, directions, etc. And what else we got in here? So here we have a pouch. It's kind of nice. So it comes with the pouch to put this stuff in, and it's a pretty cool pouch actually. So it has even a pocket here. So I gather you put the headphones in the pouch and the transmitter and your cables in the external pouch. So it has a battery pouch plus this. So these are just fit in here, and I'm sure the transmitter and your cables can fit right in there. So pretty cool. So far so good. I'm liking it. And again, let me say $169. Let me point that out, which is a steal for this kind of technology. Okay, in this box, okay, this is all your cables. All right. So as far as cables here, we have your USB-C to A charging cables. We have a coiled headphone cable, and it's real short, so I have to read up on what this possibly is for, but you know, it comes with 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch adapter. Screws right on. And then here is your cable. This does not screw off. I screw off all the time, but the cable doesn't. And this actually connects right into your headphones. So you can run these wirelessly as well. Oh, so I gather this cable is probably for the transmitter to hook into your DJ mixer. So this on side is right here is for the transmitter. I'm sorry, this side is for your wired cable. As so, yep, that locks right in there like any Pioneer headphones or any other headphone company. And that's locked in there. Now you have a long coiled cable that you can use. Wow, these are big drivers too. These are 50mm drivers. Oh, and they fold up. There's another bonus right here. They definitely fold up. So won't take up a lot of room in your luggage or in your backpack. These are also Bluetooth. So there's all kinds of technology in this, and I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so this must be for the transmitter. Now I'm guessing, I didn't read the directions, so yes. So this probably goes into your headphone jack in your mixer, and we'll test this out. And this goes into the transmitter, and now this will wirelessly connect to the headphones. That's the plan, at least. So anyhow, let me charge this up, and I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, guys, here I am in Tucson, Arizona at the world famous Maverick nightclub. I'm getting ready to play an 8-hour day. I got 2 parties in a row, one for 4 hours, and the second one for 4 hours, obviously. So I think this is a good opportunity to check out these OneOdio headphones right here. And I'm gonna run them wirelessly to see if I can make it through an 8-hour shift wirelessly, and see the comfort, the fit, you know, all the things that we like, and most importantly, the latency. Let's check out the latency on these puppies, and I'm gonna do some hardcore mixing. I'm gonna play everything from country to Latin to hip hop to EDM all in one night. So this is a perfect opportunity to test these headphones. Again, these are by OneOdio, and we'll see how these perform. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, I've been using these now for 3 days straight, and it still says 100% battery. So I believe the claims that this thing has, you probably won't have to charge this for a month. They sound fantastic. It's a loud club right now. This is day 3 in a row of using them. So definitely check these out. Definitely check these headphones out, man. Wirelessly, no lag, folks. Good stuff. And I'll get back with you when I get back to my studio. Okay, back at my home here in Tucson. What do I think about these headphones? So OneOdio StudioMax1 DJ wireless headphones, they're great. For $169, I challenge you. First of all, it comes in this little bag. It's a cool bag, so you can put your, you can just wear it like a backpack on your back. It has all your cables inside. You could put a thumb drive inside. That's all you need to bring to a gig. I did learn a couple things about these headphones, though, as I was using them. First of all, this, the wireless transmitter right here, this thing lasts forever. Like, I don't know about the headphones, but I used these for 3 gigs this weekend. I did not have to recharge them once. And not only did I not have to recharge it, but it still had a full charge. So it still had 4 LED lights, which is the max. And it didn't go down at all weekend. So that's one thing. The headphones worked flawlessly. The only thing that, if I had any gripes about it at all, I would say that they're just a little big on my head, because I have a small head, but not that much, you know, they're not that much larger than Pioneer headphones or whatever. The padding on these are super soft, like pillows. They're really soft. They feel absolutely fantastic. and on your head. They don't grip your head tight, so you can wear these for a long time. They're made well, but they're fairly light. For what they are, they're fairly light. I use these with Bluetooth, so I use them on my iPhone as well. I don't have a Android phone, but I used them on my iPhone and they worked great. As a matter of fact, they sounded a little bassier when I used them with my phone. So, which is cool, because essentially what I've been doing when I travel is I use another pair of headphones that I use to travel with, and then I use another pair of headphones to DJ with because of the latency issues. Well, because these have super ultra low latency, I don't have to bring two headphones now. I can bring one pair of headphones. They fold up in a nice little ball and throw them in my bag or throw them in my backpack, bring the little transmitter, and that's pretty much all I need. I can go probably out for a week, probably a month, without having to charge this. It is USB-C on both items, so you can charge them. Now, what I would bring a cable just in case, just to have redundancy. So here is your cable. Now, I was wondering when I did my initial opening, there's two holes on here. There's one here and there's one there. And I couldn't figure out why there's two holes on both sides. I said, maybe you're just sharing connections with somebody else that may have a pair of headphones. But no, this is pretty ingenious. So essentially, what you have is you have a two-sided cable. So if you want to use them with your DJ mixer or with your equipment that has a 1/4-inch adapter, you just put these in like any other pair of headphones, put this into your mixer, and now you can use them wired. So you can use them wired. Now, say you want to plug these right in wired to your computer or to somewhere that has an 1/8-inch adapter, then you could just use the other side of the headphones and plug these in, and now you can plug these right into your computer. That's simple. So, as far as DJ mixer, now on this particular one, this does have a screw-in type. So you have an 1/8-inch adapter, 1/4-inch adapter right here. Screw it in. You can plug this to a DJ mixer if it has an 1/8-inch or if it has a 1/4-inch adapter, you can use both. Let's talk about connection time real quick. Connection time when I use these live was pretty much instant. Once I turned these things on, and they connected pretty much without doing anything. The only time it didn't connect is because it was trying to connect to my Bluetooth on my phone, because I was testing them out using Bluetooth with my phone, and they sounded great. They had that LDAC codecs, and it sounded really well. I used it with Tidal, I used it with Apple Music, and it sounded great. The battery, like I said, is super long lasting. You're not going to probably have to charge these for like a month, if not more, depending on how much you gig. I gig 4 to 5 times a week. So I'm a full-time DJ, working full-time. So there's that. Also, when I was using these with Bluetooth, I did have a phone call that comes in. These do have microphones on it too. So you can take phone calls. These have 2 mics on them, and my girlfriend on the other line said I sounded super clear. So she heard me with no problem at all, and I heard her with no problem at all. Okay, another thing. I was worried about this being shiny. So the sides of this are very high gloss black. I don't mind the look of high gloss. I kind of like the look of high gloss. But what I don't like about high gloss is fingerprints. And while this is a mixture of a matte black and a high gloss finish, and what I will say, and you can see how I'm bending these, they're built great. But what I will say is that these I don't know what they put on it. There's a texture on it. So there's like a ribbed texture on it, but these do not collect any fingerprints at all. No fingerprints. As you can see, got my fingers all over them. No fingerprints whatsoever. So yeah, so these, you don't have to worry about fingerprints with these. These are great. All right, guys, my final thoughts. I think these are fantastic. I think for the money, you can't beat these. These give you essentially the functionality of super high-end headphones by other DJ manufacturers that you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for. And these at $169. And I think I have a coupon code for you, so I'll have it in the link. If you guys want to check out for 15% off, you can check these out. I don't do a lot of reviews on products, for the fact is a lot of companies will want to essentially filter and edit my videos, or make me re-edit my videos, so, to make it sound more favorable, or to, just so they can kind of review my content before I put them out there. And I essentially tell the companies, don't send me anything unless I could just be straight up I don't have a lot of time to produce videos because I gig 5 nights a week and I travel to most of my gigs. So I just don't have a lot of time to get a camera out and start reviewing stuff and actually put them through a thorough test. I did happen to put these through a thorough test and they did great. I used them in the DJ booth, ultra low latency. I couldn't even detect any latency at all, to be quite frank with you. I used these in a Bluetooth capacity. And so I talked on the phone with them, with my girlfriend a couple of times. She heard me great. I heard her great. They sounded great. I used these on an airplane. I was coming back from Houston, Texas. So I used these to play music through Bluetooth. I watched movies on these. There was no latency watching movies on YouTube or anything like that. So, you know, they worked, you know, as advertised, if not better than advertised. You can use different cables. They come with all kinds of stuff. They come with a little backpack storage, little pouch. You know, what else do you want, man? For the money, you can't beat these, especially when you compare these against what the specs that, you know, that are else out there. They're 50 millimeter drivers, low latency, ultra high resolution audio. They're great. For the money, you can't beat these. You cannot beat these. And I would say right now, I'm not going to review anything unless I use them. And I'm telling you right now, go get some. Go get some. I don't care if you're a backup pair, throw these in your bag. You know, they don't have to be a backup pair. These are like pillows. They feel great on the head. They're good headphones. That's all I can say. So give these a shot and let me know what you think about them once you get them in. And they should be shipping today maybe, or tomorrow. I think they'll be available. Again, there's a 15% coupon in the description, so check out the description below. And thank you so much for sending these. I loved using them all weekend and I will continue to use these. So check these out. Again, these are the StudioMax ones right here from OneOdio, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.